Hey there everyone, this is Chuckinator, and today we got an updated list for the year of 2025, obviously this year, for Stalker 2 updates. So this is a new roadmap. They just posted it earlier this morning, so it's super fresh, and I'm kind of hype about a couple of the things on here. If you want to go to check it out for yourself, I will have the link below inside of the description. But anyways, I have it open fully on another page, a little zoomed in, because otherwise it's like this, you can barely see it. So first off, they have an update coming where it's going to update the Unreal Engine to 5.5.4 for optimization purposes, which should hopefully help with frames, help with bugginess, help with like all kinds of like weird optimization related issues that makes the game run a little better. So the next big thing for me, you will finally not have to download a mod for night vision, because apparently they're going to have various night vision devices just like before. And on top of that, it says it down here that NPCs won't be able to see in dark as good as before without night vision. So some of them will have night vision, which will be a cool change. Obviously, if you've looked at some of the stalkers, they do have night vision. Like I know it's like the guy who has you help him hunt for boars. It's like boars or something. Maybe it's boars. I can't remember what his name is. I haven't played in a minute. But anyways, he literally has night vision on top of his head. You can see it, but you still can't get night vision. And some of the suits have night vision actually on the helmets, but you can't use them. Anyways, so we're gonna have night vision soon. Hopefully it looks good. I'm really interested in seeing the different qualities of each different one. Like obviously, it could probably give normal stuff where it's gonna be 1 circle, 2 circles, better full vision, maybe a different color, green, white, whatever. So that's pretty much what we're at with night vision at the moment. You can go download a mod if you want to check it out. Go check out my channel for some mods you can download for the game. One of them is the night vision mod, and it's pretty good. I really enjoy it. I've been using it regularly whenever I go play. So the next thing is binoculars. Obviously, they didn't add binoculars because there was no point. Like, nothing spawns over 100 meters, so you don't need to binocular anything. Like, it's kind of disappointing. Hopefully related, that's like feeds into this A-Life updates. Maybe they'll make it where stuff spawns at a further distance. Apparently they're going to do some stuff with combat updates, mutant combat and balance updates, along with all as well as the NPCs can't see in the dark unless they have night vision. You also get various tactical improvements and updates just generally. So they're just going to keep updating A-Life. Hopefully they'll get to the point where when they add these binoculars, they'll have a point. Like, there's no point to zoom in and out on binoculars unless you're like just looking at something in a distance, but stuff doesn't really spawn that close, so it's like hit or miss if that's useful. The next thing is new anomalies. The hell is even that? So we're looking forward to new anomalies. It's gonna be dope. I'm wondering what else they're gonna add. They just added that like electrical tornado anomaly, which was really fucking cool. So we'll see what they add next. Maybe they'll just do a bunch of tornadoes of different variations. Who knows? We'll see soon enough. Like hopefully by the end of the year, as this is supposed to be done for it by the end of the year. There'll be new missions from old and new friends. So from people you already knew, and maybe some new stalkers that will appear into the zone, and now you'll be able to get quests from them. There's gonna be a new weather scenario. I don't know what this specifically means. I mean, I don't know if like there's gonna be a whole nother, maybe there'll be like a rad storm where you'll slowly get radiation from the weather, or maybe you'll just be like, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. That sounds cool. Sounds like a cool weather situation. Master difficulty preset. So apparently they're going to add an even higher difficulty, which is insane to me, seeing as like on veteran the game is doable and stuff, but like bloodsuckers still slap the shit out of you because sometimes they'll be in packs like 3 or 4 of them, and it's just a pain in the ass. You're just like cheesing half of those mutants at that point. That's how I felt when I played veteran. It's like most of the time I was cheesing mutants. What I had to do, like they just don't take any damage. Anyways, next is extended day night cycle. So I guess they're gonna, maybe it'll be an option for you, or they'll just automatically make it where light day and night cycles are gonna be taking longer. Because I will say they do kind of feel like they've passed through pretty quickly, and I prefer them to take a little longer. Even if I end up in night longer, that's what the whole sleeping option is for. You just sleep and then you can skip the night if you really want to. So it's better to have a generally extended day and night cycle for that purpose, so you can enjoy a longer night experience, longer day experience, and feel a little more realistic with that, seeing as it's probably maybe, I think it's like an hour or something. I think it's like an hour or something each right now. something like that. I can't quote that, so I'm not sure. I even use mods for that too. It's pretty much they're just taking all the stuff that the most request, like most used mods, and they're pretty much putting them in the game. Just like the stashes loot rework. It shows whatever this is supposed to be, and that might be military injectors actually. That kind of looks like the handle for it, and that looks like the injector piece for it. So maybe we're gonna get some military injectors, which will be cool, as well as SD cards or something. So maybe they'll actually have new loot instead of it just being, you know, here's some beer and a piece of bread and maybe like 4 pieces of ammo. It's like who the hell stashed a piece of bread, vodka, and 3? But they're like, I couldn't carry all this. You couldn't carry a beer and like 2 pieces of bread? What the fuck? Why'd you even make a stash for that? You like honestly, the biggest weight there is what you stashed it in. Like the whole backpack weighs more than all the loot does. It's crazy. Anyway, stamina and energy drinks rework. So I'm wondering what that means, because like honestly, stamina is booty, bro. You cannot go anywhere, and there's no like skills or levels or anything, so you're just stuck with your shitty ass stamina from the beginning of the game. Energy drinks should honestly last longer, because they only last like 30 seconds or something, or like a minute, if that. They're really extremely short lasting. So hopefully they'll change that. Immersive display mode. I'm looking forward to that, because I'm hoping that does something with the UI and the HUD, because I personally set the HUD to barely visible but still visible, because I get confused what keys I'm using or what meds I might have on those blocks. I just can't remember half the time. But anyways, hopefully this will make it where you can remove most of the HUD and not have to worry about it in your face when you're trying to just immerse yourself in the zone. Player equipment UI update. Oh, protection stats, finally. Oh, okay, so they're going to be a good UI update for equipment, so you can actually see what your protection and all that is properly. Maybe like percentages or something. Be nice. More UI updates and improvements. Okay, it's just more UI updates and improvements. Don't know what that could mean. Local save backup restoration. So that you'll have like backups inside of your local save files. This only affect PC people. That's not something I'm assuming will matter for anyone who like is on console. Like this is going to be strictly PC, because you have files in the back side of your PC, inside of the file structure, somewhere in the game saving file structure stuff that will have a backup, that so you can restore it. Even though I just save all the time personally, so like I just have like as many saves as you possibly can, and I keep having to save over stuff because I just have too many saves. So I'm a save whore. I'll tell you what, I save constantly. Further optimization and anomalies fixing. I mean, I'm only playing Gamma or something and having to do the campfire stuff, but like when I have the opportunity to save, you know I'm going to be saving constantly. Now, a big thing is coming, Zone Kit Phase 1 to Phase 2. So there'll be a lot more modding options. So see a lot more like better made mods with their actual modding kit. So they'll have a lot more options for making mods, which will be cool. Apparently audio modding narrative tools, so they can create your own quests and stuff, similar to like how if you played the original Stalker and you've played Anomaly, you'll notice that Anomaly is not the same thing. And even on top of that, you have Gamma. So like a lot of that adds a bunch of stuff that wasn't originally in the game or was cut, and etc, etc. So they'll be able to do stuff like that with it, which would be really cool, that they could take, if they could take the whole world of Stalker 2, which is an amazing looking map, quality world, and put even more stuff on top of it. So like you wouldn't even have to download DC. It'd just be like whenever you download any big Fallout 4 or any other Fallout game mod that's like huge game changing thing, or like, you know, when they added like pretty much like the whole Redguard area from inside of Oblivion or Skyrim, one or the other, one of those got an update, a mod that like literally added a whole new map. You could do stuff like that. It'd be cool. So improve compatibility with various mods that interact with common game systems. So that'll be good. So it makes it so your mods are more compatible with other mods. Enhance blueprints modification support. Okay, so you could like make blueprints for guns, or I don't mod, so I don't know exactly what that means. That'll make sense to someone who probably mods probably. So if y'all like that, that's cool. Technical improvements and optimization. So just optimizing the zone kit, which is just the modding stuff. They also apparently have a Discord holiday event. I wonder what that means. I've never seen their events. I've been a little out of the loop when it comes to actually paying attention to Discord, aside from seeing when they post updates and stuff. So I'll keep an eye on that. That sounds cool. I like holiday events. I like events. Cool. Even though it's just Discord. Also, don't forget, more Stalker Legends of the Zone Enhanced Edition improvements, as well as release of Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl on PS5 and PS5 Pro. And this is the part I was talking about earlier. Mission targets may be moved from 2025 to later dates in case of zone instability. So pretty much if they have some issues, or they already put out the game with it being busted as shit. So like they don't really want to like put out other stuff with more busted ass shit stuff. You know, they want to make sure some of the stuff works, and some of this might not get around to coming out. So they want to give them that like buffer, like, oh, we might not finish this, but this is what we'd like to finish. And they've been doing really good at making regular updates, like pretty much almost every month or every other month. It's like decent size update that changes a decent amount of stuff or adds stuff. Like they added mutant loot, they added new anomalies, did a bunch of A-Life fixes. They've just done a lot of stuff since the game. Like the beginning, what the game was and what the game is now is already a huge improvement. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the improvements they continue to make to the game, and jumping back in the game every couple months to just see how it feels, see how the zone like is living and such, just to envelope myself and see if it's better, because it was fun. It just was like kind of janky, and A-Life is just doesn't exist. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel for updates when I post more videos, or when I update you on anything with Stalker 2, or just post any Stalker 2 content or other types of content. If you enjoyed the video and you really want to support me, then make sure to like to help the algorithm, and comment on the video. Give me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're most excited from this. For me, I'm gonna say it's probably the possibility of them being more loot with Stash's loot rework, because like that'll be cool. New anomalies, and obviously night vision and binoculars. Like binoculars are a good sign that they're going to try and extend the distance that you can see stuff. But anyways, have a good day, good luck in the zone, and I'll catch y'all next time.